Hello, boys and girls. Today we start our first ever podcast. My name is Mitchell, and this is MarbleScope Media, the first podcast in a big channel to come. I have my colleague and very good friend here, Dylan, from our sister company, Oddguyz Entertainment.
Hi guys, how are y'all doing?
So, now what? Okay, now we're just going to podcast. So we're going to talk about random crap. We're going to talk about the company, how we're going to develop.
I mean, I think a good way to start a podcast, usually, if we're doing comedy, which what we're aiming for, really, is to talk about, I mean, what have you been doing today, for example? You've been to work, I assume?
Yeah, I was in work for 8.5 hours. Actually, 9 hours, because the last half an hour was some other rubbish.
I mean, I think a good way to start a podcast, if you have a specific genre that you want to be sticking to, is to explain maybe your interests, depending on where you are in the week and what you've seen already. Talk about what you've seen, what's interested you. I mean, for example, I think it was last Sunday. I saw this article. It's quite an old article, to be honest, but there was basically a burglar down south in England somewhere. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. And the timing was so poor, and I'll tell you for why. He was upstairs. Sorry for saying he. I assume it was a he, just by what I read. So he was upstairs, and the homeowners came back. Obviously, like I said, really poor timing. Mustn't have been from the area or anything. Mustn't have been planned. So he hid himself. He was in there for a good couple of hours, and one of the homeowners says to the other some kind of joke, and it was that funny and that loud that the burglar from upstairs heard the joke, couldn't stop himself from laughing, and that's how the homeowners found out that they had a burglar hidden in some kind of closet, because he was laughing so loud. So I mean, that's a terrible way to fucking go to jail.
What an incredible way to start your daily job and fuck it up so badly. You're now in jail. Jesus. One great thing is that I'm looking at a news article now. The most famous celebrity born the same year as you. So I click on it. The first person I see is the lovely Jennifer Lawrence. And it's weird because I just head over to Wikipedia and determine that she's 25 years old, meaning she was not born in the same year as me. She was born 1990. That's, what's the number? Oh yeah, 7 years away.
Wow, is that a bit of a clickbait, maybe?
Maybe some sort of clickbait, the kind bring it in. Come and get it. This is the kind of stuff you should click on. And then shows you a picture of a pretty lady, lures you in, it's like, oh, sorry, it's incorrect.
I mean, it's like the manipulation game at the moment. It's so bad, like with governments and everything that's going on in general. I was reading one story from, I mean, this was back in the 60s, the 70s. You know those, I forgot the actual name for the planes now, you must excuse that, but you know those planes, you must know what I'm talking about. They have like an emergency hatch at the back of the plane instead of the sides. The engines, there's only two really thin engines. They were up at the back thin, beside the rudder. They weren't that big, maybe 200, 300 people aboard. Very much really old. You could probably get most of the storage in through this big back door at the back. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
I know.
Well, a guy bought. It was really suspicious. This guy, all black business suit, really shady. He at first he was really casual apparently, and this is coming from all different stories pieced together, so that the press could print an official story. So if bits are a bit uppity and a bit dodgy, don't really fit, it's not my words. Basically, this guy in an airport in America somewhere, he bought a one-way ticket, and he was going across America. He showed those on board that he had bombs. Whether or not they were bombs, I don't think anybody knows. But obviously, if anybody is giving the impression that they're very, very serious with something of such nature, you're not gonna fight back or anything like that. It's just general knowledge. It's human nature. You're gonna get quite scared. This guy he evidently knew what he was doing. He managed to manipulate everybody. This is passengers, cabin crew, air hostess, the pilots, everything. He managed to change the destination of the plane, stole $200,000, and demanded that the back door was opened. Obviously, being 40,000 feet above the ground, it's a really dangerous thing. Doing like 500 miles an hour or whatever. Not only did everybody on board, they didn't even know that this was a thing. Like, what? You can open that? That's even a door? I didn't know there was a door there. And this guy, apparently, according to some of the officials, he knew how to control it. He knew how to assemble all this and that. He knew his shit. Pardon my lingo. And basically, he randomly just parachuted out once he got the money. That's not it.
Wow.
I forget how long it was after this event. Everybody was all right, by the way. The money that he took, they managed to find it. It was only 5,000 of it. Obviously, that's not even scratching the surface of 200,000. It's a lot of money. They only managed to find 5,000 of the 200,000, which in itself is a little suspicious as well. There's no clothing, no body, no parachute. So they were wondering if this is still going on. I think it's an open case. I could be wrong. The guy's basically disappeared into thin air. And if he's lost 5,000, where's the rest of it? Because the rest of it must have gone somewhere. But I mean, what a manipulation game. How well did he play that? I mean, I don't condone theft. I don't condone all this, crime or anything.
But it's rather fascinating how he managed to do something
and
like that.
in a sort, it has an eerie sort of feel to it that someone's actually, managed to have a pilot go somewhere else. Nobody's fought him, and he knew what he was doing full well, almost like he's done it before. It's really odd. I'd like to learn more about that one.
Has he already done it before, or was he one of them overzealous, flight simulator pilots? Expected everything to go right. Things did go right, which is somehow a lucky coincidence, unless this poor fellow, or should I say happy fellow, I'd say poor if he jumped out without a parachute and splattered to the ground from 40,000 feet. So this lucky guy either got lucky or there was someone inside. It's it's one of those things that's like brilliantly up for debate, because how did he pull something off from never doing it before if he didn't do it before?
It's a really odd one. Like I said, I'd love to know more about it. My words were probably horrific. I admit that, but I mean, as far as my interest goes and whatnot, I'd love to know more, as I say. So, I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but that is crazy.
The way I feel about it is like, if he did do this before, when and where and how many times?
Because you hear about stuff like this.
And this is the kind of stuff about, oh look, a plane. It's crash landed in Egypt. It's like not in the air anymore. And then somebody would turn around and say, oh, a big giant commercial plane with over like 300 passengers. Yeah, it's gone. It's disappeared. We can't find it. So you're telling me that a few $1 million machine that flies around the country and is passport controlled, air tower controlled, it's controlled by all these different gadgets, and people are careful about these things because they have to be working, they have to be in prime condition to take off and land passengers without damaging the environment around them if they were to crash and burn. And they just disappeared flat off the radar.
Well, I mean, I don't have much of a story to go with this next one, but I've just seen a quite funny news article. Porn star sues over rear-end collision.
Oh, beautiful. Can you link
I mean,
that?
That is just incredible. I mean, really? Really?
Link that to me while I will explain how Cliff Richard faces fresh grief after terrible 2 years. First of all, who's Cliff Richard? That was just some bull to feed you guys. Oh, look at that. Zlatan Osleyton, I don't know how to say his first name, wins the Community Shield for Manchester United. Good for you, but I'll turn around and say, when did he join? Cool, but when?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a massive fan of football anymore. If anything, I don't follow it at all. If anything, I think with Mourinho coming to Manchester United now, that's going to really change the game for all teams in the top 10.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's incredible. So a porn star was awarded $500,000 because she suffered a rear end collision. What are the chances, eh? I wonder how many rear end collisions she's had and still been paid. Can't have been too few. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. So yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is older than me. I think we can.
I think we've established that one.
So here's what we'll do. We've had a nice little news round. We'll speak a bit more about that later. But right now, I think you guys all deserve to know about MarbleScope Media and Oddguyz Entertainment. Like, who are we?
I mean, they've just walked into the YouTube community thinking they know all this and that, and they haven't even introduced themselves. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous.
It's like, look at this advertised video. We recommend you watch this, and then they get on the video, two guys speaking.
Why should we watch these guys? Yeah, I completely understand. Let's give our friendly audience here some information about us.
Dylan, would you like to be the first to explain Oddguyz Entertainment?
Of course. Oddguyz Entertainment is a specialist in general media, gaming, comedy, and possibly some shorts relating back to comedy. What we want to be doing is just making our audience smile. I love how Roman Atwood would say, smile more. I just love that, because as other YouTubers have said, you've got to take all seriousness out of life and replace it with something really, really positive. And I really agree with that. You know, I mean, I understand you should capture every moment. That's why I love the invention of the camera, the recording devices, etc. So I just want to be out there. I want to be in the YouTube community, and Mitchell feels the same with his side of the company as well. We want to be making something really, really positive, something that can make our audiences smile, laugh, sometimes cry, and be, all in all, unique.
What a brilliant summary. Now, here's my question to you. I did not know you as a fan of Roman Atwood.
I am. I'm discovering lots and lots of new ones recently. That could be why.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm a big fan of Pointless Blog, or Alfie Days, should I say. He's great. I've got his book. I got it signed. He's one of the main YouTubers I watch on a more daily basis because he does upload every day. But anyway, so with MarbleScope Media, it's the same. It's similar to Oddguyz Entertainment. You know, we're based off entertainment. You know, we want to make general media. We want to design videos, logos. We're going to build a website. We're going to put stuff up on the internet that you guys are going to love. We want to make people smile. We want to make you laugh. This is the kind of thing that we want to be, not as much big, but we want people to turn around and say, oh, MarbleScope Media's got a new video today. I'm looking forward to that. That's great. Whether it be an animation, a film that will eventually come round to making, whether it's a short film or a feature length. Shorts, like a series, we're definitely going to come around to building a series.
We have plenty of ideas for that as well.
Exactly, we've got tons of ideas for series. We've got animation to be made at some point. These podcasts where we'll just ramble on about some crap. To be honest, I mean, this one will be a sort of serious one, whilst we explain what the hell we're doing in your living room right now. Because if you didn't realise, we're watching you. Just kidding, but. The main point is, we're going to make you smile. We're going to be unique. Me, MarbleScope Media, Oddguyz, we're all going to work very closely together, and we're going to create something amazing. And it's going to be great because you guys are going to want to tune in at least every day just to see something that's going to make you smile. Whether you're driving to work, you're on the bus to work, you're on your way to school. It doesn't really matter. This is only an audio podcast, so there's no video to watch, but you can listen. So you can sit about on your Facebook, you can play a game, you can do your schoolwork while you listen to us. We might ramble on about crap that could distract you, but hey, we're here to make you smile, and that's going to be our objective for the next, I'd say for the next few years.
And this is just the beginning as well. I mean, can I just add, Mitchell? Here at Oddguyz Entertainment and MarbleScope Media, we really are aiming to make our audiences smile. And here across both companies, we take pride in what we do, whether that's lighting a stage, editing a clip, reading a script, anything. It's with a deep passion. Our aim, as I say, is to make you smile, and we're determined to do that. With our variety of work, we want to make a real connection with our audiences. And I want to quote something by Cassandra Clare, The Clockwork Prince. You had to know a person well to make them laugh like that.
That is a brilliant quote. I'm not going to lie, I don't know who the woman is. I'll have to Google search her, but it's a good quote.
Very powerful.
It's brilliant. So we're going to learn exactly who our audience are. Guys become a fan base. We want to get in touch. We'll speak to you. You give us some comments, some ideas, and we're definitely taking it into consideration. That kind of stuff. And we want to know what makes you smile, and we're gonna put.
I mean, of all people, I know what it's like to be busy. I really do, and I'm sure over at MarbleScope they'll understand the same. But I totally appreciate big YouTubers and stars being really busy and not being able to answer every fan. But one thing that I'm personally aiming to do is make a connection with every one of you. Don't hesitate to email us, give us a call when we get a main company number, come to us on Twitter, Facebook, anything. If you need help, if you're going through depression, boredom, need ideas, give us a shout. We're always here.
Absolutely right. We will always be there, whether it takes us 10 years to build a customer service base where you can actually speak to us, no matter how busy we are. We'll get back in touch.
Absolutely.
With you. Now, one thing I'm going to say. Cassandra Clare is not even Cassandra Clare. Her real name is Judith Rumelt. Rumelt. I didn't actually know that. And she is a American author of young adult fiction. Best known for her best-selling series, The Mortal Instruments. So shout out to that, because that sounds pretty cool. Oh, it's a whole series. There's 6 of them. Goodness me, that sounds it. So there's 6 books, and it's preceded by the Infernal Devices, and then followed by the Dark Artifices. Artifice. What is that word? I've not got my glasses on. I can't see. Artifices? Wow, I can't say that word.
What really inspired me today? Not only have I had a direct conversation with Ubisoft.
Oh yeah.
I've had. I don't like to say the word fan, because we're all humans here. We don't like to be singled out. I don't like to single people out. Someone who likes us, if you will, a new follower on Twitter. And when people say, give us a look on YouTube, tell us what you think. I think this person didn't realise that I was actually going to do these things, so I did. I looked at their stuff on YouTube. I didn't have a lot of time. This was a good few hours ago. I didn't have a lot of time because obviously we was preparing for this podcast. I looked at a few of their videos, and they were absolutely brilliant. I agree, and I laughed with the humour of theirs. Totally in common there. And this person was really down to earth and genuine. They're starting to build up loads of subscribers now. And I messaged them directly because they followed me first on Twitter. I followed back and messaged them. Said to them, where do I state my opinion if you so badly want it? I was expecting them to give me a review site or maybe an additional email, but the direct message was fine apparently. So I told them everything that I thought, quite a lengthy paragraph. And just their reaction to what I said, it was really nice. I won't say it word for word, but I'm going to give this person a shout out. There's actually 2 people. It's Simply Confused. Check them out on YouTube and on Twitter, Facebook, etc. And I just thought, wow, we're not people ignoring one another just because we're doing big things with production. We can actually, state your opinion and get along. it's amazing that you can still speak with people. It's not an automated machine. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely agree with you. Like the fact that people can be so busy that they can't get back in touch with everyone, it's kind of heartbreaking because you've not got die-hard fans, but you've got people. You can make people's day just by, I don't know, just replying with a smiley face. I mean, the fact that we thought about you is like
the fact that it's not an automatic message. It's personal. It's direct, from the heart, genuine. I don't know. It's good that they were so shocked and so happy about my response.
Exactly, especially when it comes from someone they want it to come from.
Exactly.
You know, it can make somebody's week.
Exactly.
Like I can't say I've really ever spoke to a celebrity, but I won for my birthday. I had a Dynamo birthday cake.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I posted it on Twitter, and the feeling of excitement when Dynamo tweeted to me saying "Happy birthday, bro," and then after that followed at least 50 retweets, over 100 favorites, and basically. That was incredible. So Dynamo speaks to me and I get 15 minutes of fame. I mean, that was incredible. That went on for at least 2 weeks.
Excellent. That's brilliant.
Forget the fame. It was just Dynamo spoke to me.
I mean, it's
a feeling.
A big thing for anyone when your idol, your hero is spoken to. Of course.
That guy's my idol, and he spoke to me. Well, I mean, it warms my heart. It's a very long time ago, mind.
Again, can I just mention, if you want to visit our website, it's oddguysentertainment.co.uk and MarbleScope Media.com or .co.uk, at least it's the same thing.
Yeah, either will do. MarbleScope Media is not ready to go yet. The website is not even built. It's not even been designed. But Dylan, I believe, is very good with his design skills. He's building me a website. I'm going to code it all together. And we're going to have a website as soon as we possibly can.
I mean, the reason I announced it now is because it'll be out by, Friday or something like that. Design-wise, so...
Yeah, the design will be done on Friday, but it's going to take me at least maybe a month.
Facebook-wise and Twitter, we are at the Oddguyz and at MS Media Official.
Exactly. Same with MarbleScope. It's MarbleScope Media for Facebook. And
MS Media Official.
You did. You already said that, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
We're new. They'll understand.
Where's my voice going? Anyway, so yeah, social media. We've got Dylan. We've got you handling that. I'm throwing together websites. I'm very handy with my video editing, so I'm gonna slam some videos together. I bought the domain names for I bought the domain names for MarbleScope, so we own that name. We're going to take it. Oddguyz, that website
We've already done that, haven't we?
Yeah, the website's been built, but we need to move it from, what was it, one-on-one?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we need to move it from there to somewhere a bit more reliable, because, yeah, one-on-one, okay, great place, but because it's not coded and it's made graphically...
We could do with the server.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. We need a cloud server, and I've just happened to have a plan with GoDaddy, and I've got unlimited websites on my server. It's a small price actually, so if you're interested, go and check them out. But yeah, we'll host the websites from GoDaddy when we get a chance, in which the website will be up and ready for people to see. And the websites most likely include all the media we've created, including links to the YouTube channel. If you'd rather watch it on YouTube, it's fine by us.
In addition, I've also been putting together some YouTube videos myself. Just before we can start doing the proper media production, I've been doing some time lapses on video game The Crew by Ubisoft, hence why I spoke to them directly today.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. It was actually pretty amusing.
There's 2 out now. I'll be doing some more as well.
Didn't see the second one.
Yeah, there's 2 now, and there'll be more coming on the way as well.
Awesome.
So if you want to check that out, it's the YouTube channel is just my name, Dylan Longden, Dylan with a Y, Longden. It will be Oddguyz Entertainment soon, so be sure to check up on that. I'm not sure when you are listening to this. It could be like fucking 2023 or something. I don't know.
Brilliant. I will help with you a bit. I will help you out with uploading to Oddguyz, because I believe I'm the reason why you can't right now. So I'll need to I need to set you up with that.
Taking my own company from me, how dare you?
Exactly. So, MarbleScope. In terms of MarbleScope, we're not going to be putting up much straight away apart from the podcasts. I'm going to film some gaming videos. And of course, like Dylan was saying, we'll put all the links in the description. So if you want to visit our social media, if you want to check out the channel, the videos, we've got links in the description. All you got to do is check them out down below. So I was checking out news articles, as people know from before. Facebook finds a way around desktop ad blockers. Now that genuinely gets me mad.
I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, I've got an ad blocker. Yeah, people will be mad at that, but listen, right, I don't want to see ads. Who wants to see ads?
Yeah, but isn't it unnerving to you that they know what's in your history? That's how they determine what comes up on the side, you know?
Well, they themselves don't really know. It's they install something called cookies on your machine.
Yeah, it goes through the system.
Exactly. So when those cookies are on your machine, and then they can detect those cookies, well, you get the point. With those things being on my machine, like it's not even a coincidence. I think I was checking out some cameras on Amazon, and I closed my browser, blah de blah. I went off it. And I think a few days later, the adverts that were showing on Facebook were of video cameras, similar to what I was searching to.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, how do you know this? I mean, to be honest, I know exactly how they know it. I'm just mad that they do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it should be a thing that's happening. It shouldn't be happening whatsoever. I mean, people delete their history for a reason sometimes, whether that's bad or good. And the fact that things are just popping up on the side could land someone in a lot of I was going to say something else then, a lot of trouble. So Facebook maybe be a bit more, keep it to one side.
I know, be a bit.
Don't be like,
friendlier.
Don't be a spy. Kind of, it's better when social media don't spy on you. I mean, exactly. It depends on whatever floats your boat. I mean, just personally speaking, I don't think many people want to be spied on.
Oh, now this should be good. Rowling, you owe your fans a book. Potter fans are outraged. Oh, goodness me. When publishing company Little Brown announced that they would be publishing the script of J.K. Rowling's 8th story, Harry Potter fans got very excited indeed. So excited that the author had to clarify on Twitter that this would merely be the script of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child rather than a new novel written by her. So it shows the tweet, and that says, to be clear, the script of #Cursed Child is being published. It's not a novel, not a prequel. And then she sends us a link in which I will follow it, and it is... okay, why would she link that? Okay, it's just a picture of a baby pulling a face, and it's screaming, no.
Okay, then.
Alright, so why would she link that? Unless she didn't link that, I don't understand this news article. So yeah, Potter fans are mad, but let's be honest, she did say the 7th book, was the last one, and the fact that you're getting one that's closely related, a film called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, looks great. It's not directly related to Harry Potter. It's directed in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, but it's not really based around him. So be appreciative that you've at least got that. But she did clearly state after the 7th book, this was her last one.
She did.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've not finished them.
That reminds me of something as well.
Go on, speak.
I mean, I could well have I might have looked at something that was inaccurate and wrong, and it's very likely that I have now, judging by some of the things that have been said. Was it me? I'll ask you. Was it me, or did Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar North, did they say that GTA 5 would be the last in the series? Only now they're planning a GTA 6. I'm sorry, I think I'm missing something here. Like I said, unless I've read something wrong.
I'm not sure you've read something wrong. I think maybe you've just been captured by rumours, because I won't lie, I don't think I've heard Rockstar say that GTA 5 was going to be their last one in the series.
Right. Just reminded me of the same thing, that's all.
That's just all. I've not heard them say it. It doesn't mean it's true, doesn't mean it's false, but there's definitely been rumours about a GTA 6. However, if there is, I wouldn't say it's too early, but I would say, come on, they're still releasing DLC and downloads for GTA 5.
They're making
Give it
a lot
chance.
of money from online. A lot of people are saying this, and obviously
Of course.
you can't disagree. So I don't really see the point. It's just greed, really.
I mean, if they did make a GTA 6 and the rumours were true, then what these rumours actually say is that they're going to create the map and it's going to be the entire United States of America. Now,
I don't think the PS4 would run it.
2 reasons why that would not work. One is that it'd only be a PC game, and that would outrage consoles because people want to just buy a console and get playing straight away. They don't want to bother about hardware and compatibility and all that crap. Because a PS4, an Xbox One, or even the newest generation of consoles that are maybe due out next year, not 100% sure, but they would not be able to play a game that big unless the graphics were so bad that you could actually play it on a console. The second reason...
You're talking Vice City bad.
This thing would be so huge, you would need so many gigabytes of hard drive space just to fit the game on there, just to get it to play. Can you imagine the loading screens? The United States of America is 50 states, all which contain hundreds of cities. There's no way they could do it. However,
well, to be honest,
if I might add, it'd be a fantastic game to play if it was true. Won't lie.
There's no denying it'd be fun to play, Mitchell. The point is, I'd be happy with Liberty City, Vice City, and LS put together. That would be nice. It would be like a small US sort of thing, a bit like GTA have done before. You know, all these different cities based on real locations. If they join them together, that'd be really nice. But I don't know, a full USA. Definitely not doable. Not for the next generation or two. Even for some PCs, it's just not doable. Sorry, if they're planning that, that's ridiculous, and they're going to lose a lot of buyers, I'm afraid.
I mean, one day, I suppose we could hope, but definitely not next year, not the year after. If you really want that to happen, you need to give it a chance and at least wait, because that could be the kind of game that's like, oh yeah, this is GTA 6, it's got all 50 states of America. We'll give you one state of America, and then you have to buy 49 DLCs because the game's that fucking huge. You're not having any of that. So yeah, guys, we've hit the 36-minute mark. It might not be that long for you guys because we've had to cut bits out. This is our first podcast, sorry. There's bits and pieces that are all over the place, so we've had to make cuts. But we've been filming now for 37 minutes almost. We're going to wrap it up. We really do hope you enjoyed it.
Before we go, just want to say, as we were saying before, both Oddguyz Entertainment and MarbleScope will stand by what we've just said. Exactly. Do not hesitate to come to us. We will be responsive.
Of course. I mean, Dylan, you're in control of social media. If someone wants to speak to you, you can direct them to me. If they want to speak to you, speak away, lad. Social media. I've got control over the YouTube channel, so if you make a comment, it'll either be me or Dylan. I'll link him if you want to speak to Dylan. If you just want to ask a general question, one of us is going to be there. And so we will stand by what we said. We want people to interact. We will interact back, of course. And we're going to make everyone smile, whether you watch Oddguyz, MarbleScope, or even both. Even if you watch none of them. Well, just don't smile.
Please, 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 smile more. Take the seriousness out of life. Drop kick the shit out of it. Excuse my language. And be happy. Just be awesome.
Exactly. Kick life in the balls if it had balls. You could call them lemons, I suppose.
Taters.
Right. So, this has been Mitchell from MarbleScope Media.
And Dylan from Oddguyz Entertainment. Thank you for watching, guys.
We hope to see you again.